they'll change the look. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now they'll change things up. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
They'll look to throw here on first down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. 47 yards. And the Jets are on the board first here in this division round matchup. A try here for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
Makes the score Jets 7, Ravens nothing.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. And Walker has it. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Come on.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Second and 10.
Cut 19.
They're going to look to throw. They'll let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
The second down pass. Intercepted. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Give them a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up second down.
Second and 5 at the 22-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Lamb. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's got his target. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
70 range, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Rodler, 18.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This one finds Wilson downfield. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On first down, it's Lamb. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
When you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Off the option, that's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 sight, 19 Warriors, 17. Ready?
They'll look to throw. He's going to take another shot here. It's caught inside the 25. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 52 yards.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
And this is why aggressive offensive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Come on, come on. Hit. Bronco, Cougar.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Get it. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Hands it off. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
They'll keep it on the ground. Lamb. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Taking in left side, it's Wilson. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
And now an audible here into something else.
Ready.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Second and 2. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Jets continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Let's go now.
And job one here, Charles. Just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
The RP, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Quentin Williams forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. He's going to go for a big play downfield. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 56 yards. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Got his man, it's Thornton. Well, the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Ready.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Shot.
Back to throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Only a short game there, but that's okay if you're the offense. They brought a lot of pressure at him, and he uses athleticism to at least get back to the line and make 2nd down a lot shorter than it was looking for a moment.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Cougar 19.
Quick throw complete. Touchdown! Dante Thornton from 3 yards out. And the Ravens are on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
At the 34-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
This nigga cheesy. This nigga running all money plays.
They'll change the play.
Yeah, every play, all he do is run a straight money play.
Back to throw now on first down.
And then I was about to score. I was about to score, and my nigga fucking fumbled. It should be 14 to 7, 21, but I fumbled right when I was about to score.
Give him a gain of 37.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play.
Yeah, that shit don't matter. That conservative shit definitely don't matter.
First crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
On first down, it dropped to
Yo, what the fuck? Yo.
a great play there.
So my nigga just let him go right by him for a touchdown. Like, this shit is crazy.
Their lead here just before.
Nigga let him go right by him. Like, what the fuck?
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to
Shit
build on the
stupid.
lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
That nigga, man, that nigga Mike Evans bugging. That nigga went to Brock Purdy.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. He'll look to throw. Going deep for Walker. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
70 Rangers.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to throw one up from the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
But when the running game's not working sometimes. You just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Left wing 19, press goal 80.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's J.K. Scott now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now they'll change things around before the snap. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now back to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lock behind it. Wow. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Come on.
Back to throw.
Y'all bumped into each other for what?
Walker complete. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 63 yards. And the Ravens are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Big problems there on the conversion. A poor snap. It's no good.
Bro, all right.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. Good return up past the 30. That should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Y'all worried about the wrong thing. It's not about kills. It's about strategy to win at the end. Y'all worried about kills. Y'all already think you're and you ain't got no strategy.
They'll drop to throw. Over the middle.
See, I'm gonna shot.
That's Lamb. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They'll run on first down. It's Lamb. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. And now they'll shift things around. They'll keep it on the ground. Lamb. And he gets it down to the 32. 50 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Now again, right side. It's Lamb. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. This second and 4.
Let's go. 60 by 6. 60 by 6. 72. Let go.
Up the middle they go. Lamb. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
They're bringing us about right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. On third down, it's Lamb. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A 22-yard scamper. And the Jets are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
And here on third down, your number one goal, don't be a hero, just get the first down. But here, once he gets past the line of scrimmage, the field opens up for him, and he's able to take it right up the gut and into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And out around him, he's got the connection to Walker. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
7 Pirates, 7 Bronco leading.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And Walker has it. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 36. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. So in Jet territory now.
What I do too.
First and 10 at the 36. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Give him 32 on the play.
To get back in this ball game, big plays are going to be necessary. And here's one right on cue. Coming up with 3 scores here in the 4th is not going to be an easy.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. From 4 yards out.
They said y'all had 9 total together like that, man.
Here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
They'll keep it on the ground. Lamb pushes past him, and he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 95 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll audible to something else. On first down, it's Lamb. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy just handed me a little card that says He has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark.
Shouldn't.
Gotta have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs. Whatever he feels comfortable with.
Oh, yeah, you stupid.
He's executed well today to try and get him over one.
This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Cowboy 8. Go.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal.
Man, this game ass.
He is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain.
This nigga
It's
won.
turned away on 4th and goal from the 2.
No,
And the
that's
Ravens
1935.
come up down at their own goal line. This is 1st and 10.
I keep missing the extra point. I'd have to take my long snapper out. When I was kicking it right, it just. I don't know. They switched my long snapper, and he was missing. I don't know why he switched my long snapper. I done played my last game though, but now they put a different long snapper, and I keep fucking missing my kicks. Yeah. Yeah, I've been kicking perfect. He was missing. I'm like, wow, it's like he keep bobbling on the kick though. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I go look at the long snapper. They got a 30 overall nigga in the game.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
He's going to let it fly.
Oh my God.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 33. We knew this
this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again, well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
They've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
The Jets advance to the next round as we say so long, everybody. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gault. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jets as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
You don't need to be smoking nigga fire, oh, you need to get out.
Sure, I'll holler at y'all though. Hell yeah.